for a start. And away we go. The afternoon hot rod grand final. Well, on to the far side of the raceway we go. And it's car number 332, Mark Jones, 55308 496 753, and Gregory Mott in 30 who come through. That's the placeman in this afternoon grand final. Mr. Peter Grimer finds himself right at the back where he's got to get accustomed to that position over the next 12 months. And here we go then as the hot rod's going in a big way. 242 Peter Stevens, 28, 862 in car number 24. So then the hazard flags are out, and on the far side of the circuit, drama there for one or two hot rods. Well, not a very welcome sight in the hot rod racing. Our starting marshal shows the hazard flag to the drivers. Just as a warning, there are cars on the raceway. We do indeed get a green flag from him. All appears to be okay. The driver... We get a yellow flag, Mr. Starter. The yellow flag's to be shown. Indeed, Mr. Starter, we are inside the first 5 laps on the slow-down period. Please bring the cars to a halt with the red flag. We'll reline them up in graded order here on the straight, and then we can be prepared for the resumption to race number 26, the hot rod grand final. Line the cars up, Mr. Starter, in graded order, please. Well, here we are then, all eyes on the starting marshal. The hot rod grand final, 4 laps old. Away we go. As all cars get going now, a marvellous start indeed to resume the hot rod final. The seconds tick away. We're getting extremely late in the day, but the racing continues. And it's John Close, treble 5. Car number 523 had a very lucky escape indeed. He went all the way down the home straight on the rather slippery shale. Comes back to rejoin and holds his position. That's 523. Well, indeed, the places show on the board is 55332 308, exactly as they show, with 247 in 6th place. So the first 6 places show on the scoreboard. So on we go, on to the far side. Well, we've seen John Close and his best during this weekend, and may well be, can he hold on to this grand final win? John Close, 9 laps to go, 332, the Northern champion, 308, 496. Then we have a black cross, Mr. Starter, for 498, Nigel Murphy, pushing and shoving his way down the home straight. Car number 498. So then, the driver may well be penalised at the official analysis. 498. Gives a wave to say, no, it wasn't me, but nevertheless, that's my clerk of the course. Mr. Eric Ballard instructs the black cross to be shown to him. Well, here we see now then, 332, Mark Jones takes up the lead, 332, the Northern Hot Rod champion, as we go through with 12 laps gone. 332, 555, 308, 495, 496, and from Belgium, car number 24. So there we see, on the far side of the raceway, coming round the turn-aside end of the course, 332. That's number 13, and it's 332 Mark Jones, the first star man to show at this moment in time, being car number 247, that's Nick Cannon. 672 Paul Staines is home in the field, and the lad from Exeter, 753 Derek Palmer. Around the turn we come at the halfway stage lead. There's the placeman. the hot rods go racing through. Bob Ludlam in 317, chasing hard. 242, Peter Grimer in 88, in there with a chance as well. And we go into the second half of the afternoon grand final. Driving the 88 car, Peter Grimer trying to find a way past the 498 car of Nigel Murphy, and 88 Peter Grimer being slightly hindered as he goes down the far side. 498 closes the door, shut on him, and 498 doesn't let him through. But in fact, the much quicker man is Peter Grimer. So then onto the far side, 599, 672, a little panel bashing session between those two. 247 Nick Cannon in there as well, as the Belgian driver, car number 24, is moved aside. So then as we go onto the far side, 332 round the turnstile bend, 332. There's the leader, 19 laps are gone. 11 laps still to run. And on the back straight, 332. Car number 495, Andy Dance comes stalking through and takes over the lead, 495. 20 laps are gone. Just checking through the latches, and it is indeed 495, Andy Dance. 332 and 555. Well, this lad almost crept on almost unexpectedly. So then 523, Kenny Cook retires. So does 962, the Rapid Irishman. As we see on the back straight, 495, Andy Dance, 332 and 555. And that could be the way they're going to run as the hot rods come through, nearing the final stages of their grand final event. So then Mr. Starter with 495 making his way off the turn. 332 is in danger of losing his second place. We've done 23 laps. 23 laps are gone. 332 holding a good line. He goes into the turn. 555 gone close. And these first three positions look like being the trophy places. And we go through with 24 laps gone, 5 laps to do, Mr. Starter. Mr. Beacon, 5 to do. 242, Peter Stevens racing through rapidly. And Pete, can he catch the third place man with just 5 laps now to do? The Total Tyre Company, 495 goes through. 332, 555, 242, Peter Stevens. And time begins to run out. 495 gets away. But 242, the lad in with a chance from the Midlands, could well move up in the third spot. Certainly got a difficult task, but he's gaining all the way through. 242, chasing 555. Well, around we come. There are just 3 laps to do, and it's hot, it's fast and furious. But it's good hot rod racing. 495, 332. And Stevens is closing the gap. And the man to concentrate on is Peter Stevens in the 242 car. As we approach the far side, there's 2.5 laps left to do. And Peter Stevens leading the race of his life. And Stevens is closing. So then, as the leader's gone by, 332, then 555. 242, Peter Stevens from the Midlands, chasing through. And he could well take third, and he may even move up to second. There's a lap and a half to do, and Stevens runs third. And Mark Jones is in danger now of losing out. So then with the final lap now beginning, 242, Peter Stevens moves up into third. Mark Jones holds on to second. And the race leader, 495, Andy Dance. We go on to the far side. Andy Dance comes through for a clear run for the checkered flag. And Dance wins the meeting final. 332, Mark Jones second. 242, Peter Stevens the third man. And 555 John Close. 317, 88, 599. The rest come round as they all come in. Straight away, Mr. Starter. Red flag, please, to end the hot rod grand final. Red flag, Mr. Starter. right throughout the weekend from the hot rods, and the man that comes home the winner, one of our youngest drivers in hot rod racing, we see then 495, Andy Dance, the winner of the hot rod final. Ladies and gentlemen, a very popular winner, 495, Andy Dance. Well done, Andy, a marvellous race from him. The lad that was second is our Northern Hot Rod champion, double 3-2, Mark Jones. Mark Jones, second place in the Hot Rod final. Well, there we are then. Little unsure, but nevertheless, he wins the race, 332. And one man, the ambassador in hot rod racing from the Midlands, and what a race he drove there to just snatch it on the line from treble 5, John Close. But it is indeed third position. Congratulations to 242, Peter Stevens. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, 242. So there we are, we divided there, 495, 332 and 242, Pete Stevens. And there we see then the first, second and third in this afternoon's Hot Rod Grand Final. We're going to send those three drivers round on the parade as we ask, please, for your applause, the final race in the Hot Rods. That's the Hot Rod Grand Final. Well, there we are then. Whilst it's reasonably quiet for your programmes, 495 was the winner, double 3-2 Mark Jones, the second place, and that 242 driver Pete Stevens in third. Fourth was John Close, racing treble 5. The fifth man was 317 Bob Ludlam, and in sixth, 599. Seventh was car number 88, the world champion Peter Grimer. Eighth was 672 Paul Staines. Ninth being 362 Nick Barrett, and 10th 247. Those 10 places were 495, 332 and 242, treble 5, 317, 599, 88, 672, 362 and 247. That's your 10 places on the afternoon's Hot Rod Grand Final.